Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to create login system using C# with SQL database. I will say thank you for my subscriber who suggested this video. Say please brother help me, I want to create a login system with SQL database in C#. So I decided to create this project for the person. So I will say thank you, and I say thank you again for your request. Then let's start. Our first thing is that let's create a new project. Open your Visual Studio. The first thing you need to do, then you need to open your Visual Studio. After opening your Visual Studio, just go to File, New, Create Project, and let's choose for the Windows Form application, and let's change this name to login_system. Then hit OK, create our new project. Okay, our project is created now. Okay, after creating our project, and then we have our form here. So I will expand this form. Expand the form like this, and then let's open our toolbox here. On your right side, in your left side, let's open the, you see here toolbox. If you don't see toolbox here, just come to the view, click the view, and go other windows. Then here it will appear here, so that you can click it, so that you can have it on your left side bar here. Okay, but for me I'm having toolbox here. Then I will auto like this. So then we need two text boxes and two buttons for our login form here. Okay, so let's search for the two text boxes here. Inside search box, type txt text box like this, and drag the text box here, right, and bring this text box here, and let's expand it a little bit. Okay, and let's go again back. Let's check for the another text box again. We bring this text box again here, make it two text boxes. Okay, so let's expand it to be the same width like this. So now what I will do, I will try to expand the height of the text box. So I will click this arrow. You click the text box, you see arrow here. Just click this arrow and see this option, then click it, and now you will able to expand your text box. So I will expand it like this, so it's okay for me. Then I will go back, sorry. Then here as well I will do the same thing here. I will click this and I go with expand it a little bit. Okay, so now we have our two text boxes in our login form here. We have our two text boxes in our login form here. So we need two buttons as well. Type the button like this, bring the button here and place it here, expand it a bit, the height as well, expand it a bit. So let's try to copy this button. Copy, paste. Okay, here is the button 2. You see, we have button 1, button 2. So, and we need to have two labels. That two labels will be our error for the text boxes here, the username and the password, and this one should be here as well. Let's put this one here first. Okay, and now let's open our let's go to our right sidebar, and down here you will see here properties, and open your properties, and you click the label, open the properties, then you search for auto size. The auto size is here is true, let's make it false. Then so now we will be able to have our full auto size, so that we can able to write anything that we need here, and it will be very, very good, perfect. And this one, let's try to copy this and paste it here and bring it under this one. Okay, bring it down like this, and let's bring this one, let's bring them down a little bit, drag down a little bit like this. Okay, it's good. So we have our, now let's give a name with this label. Let's give a name. I will give this label name. The name is here. Let's go. Okay, now let's give this label a name. You will click the label, right click your mouse, you go to properties. After properties, now you see here name equal to level 1. So now you will type here username error like this, and leave this one, and you go to this another label here, right click your mouse, properties, here is the label, you see password error like this. So now we have our two okay, labels with names, and now our text boxes. Now let's give them name. Just click your text box, first text box, right click your mouse, properties, and the name will be txt username like this, and you go to the next text box as well, right click it, properties, you go here, you say txt password like this. Okay, now let's select our two text boxes so that we can add their font. So you hold the control key and click the first text box, while holding the control key, and click the second text box, and on your mouse, you right click your mouse. Let's go to properties. Let me just okay this properties like this. Okay, so in the, let's go up, you see font here. So now let's try to change this font. I will change the font to Times New Roman. Here is the font. The size will be 12, and it will be bold, to be true, and the font name will be Times New Roman. Times New Roman like this. So I will save it like that. This first button, I will change it to login. Let's go to the properties, text is here. Let's change the text to login like this, and the next text box here, let's change it to close. Okay, so it will be close like this. So let's change the font of the text boxes and the flat style of text boxes. I will make them flat. Okay, the both text box will be flat. So let's go to the font here. I will give them 15, and it will be bold too, and this font name will be Times New Roman. I love this Times New Roman. So let's make it like this. Okay, then it will be like this. Let's try to let's go back to font, and let's make it to be 14. Okay, we have 14. Now let's check, log in here and close. So let's give the same width with all of this. Sorry, click. Okay, let's give this thing like this. Okay, so we have it like this. Okay, and give this one as well like this. Okay, so we have these two here, and now let's bring here one picture box. Let's search for picture box, bring picture box here. Okay, like this, make it like this. Okay, and the height also, let's go down like this. Okay, and this thing here, I think I will make this one like this so that I can have username here. Okay, let's give this one as well. Okay, like this. So let's bring this label and I give the name text like username, like this, and copy, paste, bring this one here. Okay, it will be the password, this one will be the username. Okay, so here let's check this, let's change the font. Font will be 12 and it will be bold, true. Font, let's make it 11, bold, and let's change this thing to Times New Romans. Okay, Times New Romans, so you have it here like this. Okay, it's this like this. Okay, so let me change this text from username to password like this. Okay, so we have our username and password here. So our text error boxes are here, our text boxes are here. So our image stuff is here like this. Okay, so here let's import our image. I will choose image and import from my computer, right? I have many images in my computer. I just choose this image. Let's go. I will choose this image and open it inside here. Then I click this. Okay, and I will set the image like this. So it's good like this. And let's bring two picture box again for the text box and the like this. Let's check the size of the text box. The size is what? The height is this. Okay, let's bring this text box, picture box. The height should be this. Okay, the same height like this. So we have it. Copy, paste. Bring this one here. So we have this one here like this. We have two picture box inside our text boxes. So let's import images, and I will import. I will choose this image. Okay, I will select yes, and I will make it like stretch, yeah, and I will choose this one as well from my computer, import. I will choose this key, access, like this, and hit OK. And I will make it stretch, the size mode, or make it stretch. Okay, so now we have our stuff are looking good. So, but our texts, I want them to start in center. Okay, so let's go with center, so that when we type here, our text will start from center, right? Okay, so, but I need one label here on top. Copy this, paste, make it here. I will give my this project title. I'll make them flat, and let's change the foreground color. Change the foreground color to something like this is better. And let's go to the font. Where is the font? Here is the font. Let's change it to 20, bold, and it will be Times New Romance. I love this Times New Romance. Times New Romance like this. So it will be like this. So here, what I will write here, I will go to the text here. You see, we have here level 1. Then I will say login, like login system. Sorry, like login system will be like this. We have this login system here. Okay, let's do it like this. So unless I do like this. And let's put this in center, top center, like this. It's looking nice, right? Our form is ready now. So let's create another form for our dashboard. Okay, but before that, let me change these buttons. I will give this button a color. So let's go to the background color. Background color is white. Let's change this background color to green, something like green or blue. But I love gray. I love this one. And the foreground color will be white. Foreground color will be white, like this. Okay, and this one, let's give the foreground color white, and the background color will be red. Okay, background color will be red, like this. Okay, so we have two, right? We have our login here and we have our close button here. Let's add a new Windows form in our project to be our dashboard. Let's go to the Explorer at the right side of the project. Just click it and right click your project and go add, and you go down, you will see here Windows form. Click it After clicking the Windows form, let's give the Windows form a name. Then I will give the name as dashboard, okay, like this, and I hit add. Okay, so it's creating. Okay, our dashboard is here now. So let's make this thing white, expand it, and I will remove all these things, this frame. Let's go down, let's remove icon, let's remove the icon size. Okay, you see the control box is removed now, and now what we want, let's put here one label. Should be like this. Okay, it should be the label, and where is it? Let's try to add some text on the label, like we say welcome, like welcome, and okay, like this. And I will try to give font of this thing. Let's make it 15. Okay, welcome is here, and let's put one picture box and drag it here like this, and let's make it white. Okay, you see our picture box is white like this. So inside our picture box, I will add one picture from my computer. I will choose one picture like this and put it there. Which picture, put there. Just there. Let me put this one there. Okay. Okay, let's make it like this, and let's just make it stretch so that we can able to have all. Let's stretch this. No one is not stretch like this. Okay. Unless I will change the background color. Background color will be white, plain white. Okay, like this. And here we are. And let's change this into something like the foreground color will be red. I think red is something good for this, like this. Welcome. Like this. Okay, label again, put the label here. No, don't worry, let's remove the label. Now let's go to our form 1. Let's remove this one because we don't require it. Let's go to our form 1 design here. Okay, now let's create our database in SQL. I will go to my SQL here. Here's my SQL, it's already open, and I'll connect my server. So our server is already connected. Now let's create a database. Then I will open this database and I will click this new query. So inside this query, I will create the database. I say create create database login underscore system. Okay, and let's execute it. Okay, our database is created successfully. So let's try to refresh our this table database, and here down here you see we have our database here, login system, right? So let's use this database and start login underscore system. Let's select all this and tap execute. Okay, it's already completed. So now let's try to use it. Create like this. Create table. We say login. Okay. So it will be like this. Inside this table, I will have three parameters. Like first will be the ID, the second will be the username, the third will be the password. So let's start that. Let's create that one. ID that will be in identity, like primary key. Primary key will be not. Okay, we have this one, and now let's go to the username virtual. That will be 190. Allow that length 190. Password virtual, that will be 190 as well. So, and inside here array not all. I will copy this, and put it here, not now. So let's try to create our table and see. Select all. We click this execute. You see. Okay, our table is created successfully. So let's try to refresh our database. Try to refresh. Okay, here. Refresh. Here, refresh it already. So let's open our database, our table, and you see we have here login table, right? So let's open this login table. Let's open it with edit top 200 rows. Okay, our table is now open. You see we have ID and we have username and we have password here. So let's go back to our Visual Studio and try to link this DB with the Visual Studio. Let's go back to the Visual Studio. Let's go here. I will do this. At my left side here, left sidebar, I see Server Explorer, and I click this Server Explorer. Just click this Server Explorer. If you don't see the Server Explorer, just go top here and view. You go to other windows and you search here, and you will see here Server Explorer, and you click it and drag it inside your project, right? So let's go here, Server Explorer. Let's create a new connection. Create new database connection here. Click it. So here, let's give our server name here. my server name, I will go to my SQL server here. My server name is this one. Copy. I will copy it and go to my project like this, and I paste my server name here. So down here, and I'm using Windows authentication. So if you're using any of them, so you can try to choose the correct one that you are using here. But for me, I'm using this Windows authentication, so I will leave it Windows authentication. I have to select my database here, so I will click this and go to login database. Is the one we created not long ago. So I will click this one, login database, and I will test the connection, whether the connection is working or not. So let's click this test connection and see. Okay, our connection is working fine. So now let's click this OK to connect to our server. Okay, you see now we have our connection in our Visual Studio, right? So now let's you see this login button here. Now I will start to write the code for the login. Now in this login button here, let's start double click this login button. After double clicking the login button here, let's try to check some errors. If example, if the username is empty and the password is empty, if you click here, I want the error to show here. Or if the password is empty and the username is not empty, I want to show the password here. Okay, so how to do that? Let's go back to the code here with the login here. So I will give some condition, if condition here, if txt, okay, username dot text, okay, equals to empty. So I want this. So I will say username error. If it's empty, I will say this. Okay, username error dot disable equals to true, and I will give the username error dot dot foreground color equals to color dot red, like this. So you have it like this. This one will be red. Okay, the capital red like this. And let's give else condition here. Else username error dot disable equals to false, like this. So you can say false. Hit this like this, and let's go down again. Let's copy this, copy and paste it down for the password again, for the password as well. Copy this, copy, come down. Okay, paste it for the password. You will say okay, that is password, txt password. You can say password error, and here also it's password error. So here also we change to password error. So we have this thing here like this. In here we check the text box. If the username is empty, let's show this error. Else hide it. If it's not empty, just hide this error box. And here also the password also we make the same condition. If the password is empty, show this error. If the password is not empty, hide the error. So here I will add another if condition here like this. So here will be if if username error dot, or let's give or condition here, or password error dot disable. So I need to have two. I will have the messages here. I will say user error dot text. The text equals to like this, and I will say username is required. Please enter your username. Like this, full stop, and I will copy this one, because I want first copy, and just come down, paste it here, and I will change this thing to password error, like this, and this one also will change to password. Is required. Please enter your password. Okay, so we have both here. Our login. Let's save this. Save it. And try to run our project and see how it will be looking. Okay. Run project. And now you see our project is here. So if I click this login, then I will show errors here. You see here you say that my username and password is required here. So if I enter anything here, so I enter login, so you see our password is here, because we don't enter any password, so we have error in the password. So if I enter password as well, then I will not see any error here. You see, boom, right? So our work is going fine. So let's go back to the code, and let's try to connect with the SQL. So here, and I will put here else condition. Else, like this. Okay, so on top of the project here, I will use here using system dot data dot SQL client. Okay, system dot data dot SQL client, like this. So, and now here inside I will call my SQL. I will make it here so that you can have it in the form load. I will say SQL connection con equals SQL connection. And I will put here two quotation inside, and at the starting point I will put there @sign. So let's go to our server explorer, define our connection string, So let's right click our Server Explorer, our database here, and let's go to the properties. And here you will see here a connection string. Let's click Control plus A to highlight all, and Control plus C to copy it. And let's come inside here. We paste this thing inside these two quotations here. Yeah, we done. So let's assign our variables. I say equals to SDA, and I will say I will give this the data table. Data table will be with dt, and okay. So inside here, I will create our SQL query here. Right, I will say string SQL equation like this. I will say select and give where condition here. Where username, where you equals to two single quotes, two double quote insert, and two plus sign inside. So inside these two plus sign here, and we write our text field name. Okay, so we say txt username dot text dot text dot to trim. So for the space, the function of trim is for the space to avoid spacing to enter into our database. And here let's make it like this. Let's copy this, copy, and let's paste it here. Okay, let's paste it here and give here uncondition uncondition and password equals to txt password like this. Boom. So we have this thing here like, and now under here what I will do, I will bring this SDA equals to SQL data adapter like this. So I will pass my SQL and the connection here. This SQL variable, I will pass this SQL variable here and pass the connection as well here and con. So we have it like this. Under this, now let's put here our dt, our equals to new data table like this. Save it. And now let's say SDA dot fill. So it will fill this dt. Okay. So under here we say if vt dot rows dot count like this, so equals to 1, show this thing. Here I will show my this here. Else condition, we get here error message right show, and we use it like this. We say user password is incorrect. Please take it back like this. Okay, and inside here, let's open our form, our dashboard form. When we enter our login, when our login is successful, and our dashboard form will come up. Okay, equals to dashboard like this. We say ds dot show we say this dot height, make it like this. And let's go back to here again. I want to have one button here. Let's put one button here. Let's put one button here. Here go to log out. Okay, log out like this, and the form will be flat, and this why is the font. Let's change the font. Font will be very bold, and the I will make it Times New Romans. Okay, and the color will be red. The foreground color red. Okay, where is the foreground color? The foreground color should be red. The foreground color will be red, like this. This thing needs to be here. Okay, so let's double click this login button. Double click on this login button, and here we will say this dot height. We say form 1 m equals to new form 1 equals new form 1, and I will say fm dot show. Okay, so we have this thing here. Now let's save our project, save it, save all, and try to run our project and see how it will look like. Okay, now our form is here, but I made one mistake. I don't hide these things when the form loads. Okay, don't worry. So here, let's click. Okay, sorry. Let's go back. Let's close this thing. I don't even make this close. Sorry. Let's go back. Okay, let's go to the form 1 design. We will just close. Let's try to double click it. Inside here, we say this dot exit. This dot close. this close function, so we can able to close only one single line. Okay, then let's go form load here. The form load, let's come here, let's double click this one, this form load. Inside this form load here, I will say okay, username error dot height visible false equals to false, like this, and I'll copy this, paste it down. I say password error visible false, like this. Save it, and let's go to our database, and let's connect our database, and inside our username I will give one username and one password for our username. Okay, so I will say allergy, and the password will be 12345. Okay, and here as well, enter. Here we will say it should be like this, Badu 12345 as well. So let's execute this, and let's go to our project and run our project and see. Okay, here is our project. Now let's try to hit without entering anything and see. You see, here is our errors. Username is required, please enter your username, and password is required, please enter your password. So if I enter allergy and I enter 12345 login, you see our login page is here. Hello, welcome. Then we are inside our login page. So I was able to log out. But if I enter wrong password like allergy, and the password is 12346, then you see we have error. We have error that said username or password is incorrect. Please check it back. You see. So, but if I come again here, I enter this Badu like 12345 here and click enter. I will log in, because inside here I have two accounts. The first is allergy with the same password, and second name is Badu with the same password, right? So let's log out, but if I put here but like this, or I say Allah, I say 12345, check, you see have error, you see, which means our username is incorrect, but our password is correct, then we have error. And our password, if our password is correct and username is wrong, we have error. If our username is correct, our password is wrong, we have error. Okay, so I say thank you so much for this tutorial. If you don't subscribe to my channel yet, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon there for more updates. Thank you so much. It's already Maghrib here now.